Now, Parliament is yet to resolve the dispute over which party will constitute the majority in the House when it resumes on Friday. The leaders are expected to meet again on Thursday after a second day of meeting Wednesday also ended inconclusively. Joynews is learning apart from the struggle over which party should sit on the right-hand side of the Speaker, there also needs to be an agreement on which caucus will chair the various parliamentary committees. According to Deputy NDC Whip Ibrahim Ahmed, former MP Andrew Semoku, SM's delay in writing officially to the Speaker on which side he chooses to do business with is what is stalling the process.
We've not concluded on that. Okay. The simple reason that the Honourable Member should write to Mr. Speaker, he has not.
That's under my question.
So we have a tall list of businesses to done. We are engaging. We've not concluded. We have to conclude before we give you a definite decision. So it is not just a matter of who will be majority, who will be minority. And these are the things that we are doing. Which side should we belong to and which side should they belong to? There are offices at NES. Which side should take possession of those offices? These are the engagements that we are having. So these meetings that you see us on, if you see us keeping long, it doesn't mean there's a deadlock.
Is Honorable Siyama refusing to write the letter in question, which is holding?
I definitely cannot say that is his private issue to be done. You understand?
We're told as far back as yesterday is when he was being asked to write this letter. Which is
he was not asked to write any letter, and nobody can ask him to write any letter. The Honorable Samia Nkrumah came here. He didn't write any letter. There are precedents and there are incidences, and we are practicing a system of parliamentary practice and conventions. So don't say that he was forced or he was asked to write. So we are not yet there.
They have the majority, and he's written a whole piece detailing.
It is part of the issues that will be discussed at leadership meeting. Once you have, Afenyo has just joined the leadership. You understand? You don't report incomplete decisions.
Deputy Leader of the NPP caucus, Alexander Afenyo Marking, says he is unaware Mr. Amakwesiama's inaction is stalling a resolution. He says the NPP will on Friday morning invite the Speaker to rule on the issue of which side should constitute majority if no resolution is reached before Friday.
The so-called lacuna that the NDC want to impose on us does not exist. There is no such lacuna. The construction is clear. When a party or parties come together and their numerical strength is such that they have more than the other grouping, they form the majority caucus. And wait. And somebody is saying that because of the word party or parties, an independent member of parliament who decides to join a party cannot properly so-called be described as a party. What that person has forgotten is that there is no such interpretation of the word party or parties in the standing orders. So you cannot limit yourself to a political party. It does not say a political party. Mind you that the provision that talks about majority leader and minority leader is at the interpretation column, portion, or the 7. Has to do with interpretation. And there is no other use of the word party or parties to mean a political party. So you will be lost in an artificial forest created by you. If you try to say you are a literalist, you will limit yourself to a meaning of convenience because you have seen the word party or parties. I am saying, and I am going to invite Mr. Speaker to hold, that the construction party or parties practically will mean and should mean independent members of parliament.
Marking has meanwhile been defending the MPP's position that it holds the majority in the 8th Parliament. He says the standing orders support their position.
Taken by the MPP in Parliament. I have made available my written submission on this matter, and unfortunately they have not put out any argument to support their claim. Be that as it may, our standing orders envisage situations such as we have today, where diverse interpretations may be given to a particular provision. So there's a provision in the standing orders that states that matters that are not provided for in the standing orders, Mr. Speaker will exercise that discretion to guide the House accordingly. Again, specifically, Order 5 also provides that where there is any form of controversy regarding any construction in the standing orders, regarding any interpretation of any matter, Mr. Speaker will have the sole authority to give an interpretation. So clearly, with this issue of who is the majority and who is the minority coming up, and I am happy with the debate. It would enrich the jurisprudence of Parliament. Therefore, if eventually we are unable to agree on it, as the case appears to be, we may have to argue it on the House floor.